G'day guys, welcome back. I'm going to do another ghost pour for you today. Just a little practice one because I want to do a big one for myself. So I'm just having a little practice on this one with these colours and see how that goes. When I started the ghost pours, I did them quite pointy like this. So they're quite thin and pointy. And then I sort of, as I tried them and sort of progressed, I went on to more of a wider section where it blurred more into the background, so not as pointy. So that's more of the look I want to do today. This one was with a glue and water mix, so I haven't got a lot of cells, especially in the gold. But today I'm going to hopefully do something similar to this one, but use Floetrol. Just the Floetrol, that's it there. And I've mixed my background, it's a very dark navy. I've mixed that 4 parts Floetrol to 1 part Prussian blue, and then I added a blob of black. And that is just my global blue. I'm just getting my paper towel organised, so I forgot to do that. So yeah, that's it. It's a really dark navy blue. I'll just put this over here on the side, fold it in half, and then it's ready to go when I'm ready. And then I've got a pale gold. I used my 24K 50/50 with the pearl because I wanted it a bit of a paler gold. So it's those two mixed together. And then the white is just Artist Loft. The Artist Loft, I mixed 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint, and these as well, 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. So they're really quite thin. Leaves like a tiny little mound. The navy's a little bit thicker, but I'm just going to go with it because it's a full cup and I can't fit anything else in there. And I'm just going to use my sheets of plastic to swipe with, same as I normally do when I do my big swipes. I have a big sheet of plastic and I just pull it down. Same, but I'm going to do a few smaller ones. So that's the plan today. So let's get started. Pour this out. I'll keep just a little bit behind just in case I need to fill in any missed areas. So just keep a little bit of that. And I like to just use my spatula to begin with, just to smooth it all out to the edges, and then I like to tilt it to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And you can actually see the oil in there from the Floetrol. Floetrol's got a natural oil in it because it's a paint conditioner. It does have some kind of oil in it. I don't know what, but it gives you cells whether you want them or not, especially when you're doing flip cup pours. I don't like the type of cells that they give me in flip cup pours, but never mind. All right, here we go. Just make sure we cover all our edges. I'll go around afterwards and just make sure that my sides are all covered, but just smoothing it all over for now. And bring it back to the middle. So that is done. And I'll just pick up some paint here and make sure that everything's covered on the sides. Just as well, I've got gloves on. Okay, I think that's it. We're done. Let me wash my hands. Damp cloth over here. You need lots of damp cloths, don't you, to wipe your hands as you're going along. Okay, so that's done. Oops, I missed a tiny bit just there, I can see. I think that's it. I think I'm done now. All right, that can just sit there for now. Right, let's do this. Now, I've only got 2 colours, obviously, the white and the gold. So I'm going to put, oh, I haven't got my little baby cups out. I like to use my little baby cups. I just think I have more control over how much paint I pour on. And I just wash these and reuse them. So I only need like just a tiny bit, not very much at all. not even a half a cup really, half a little cup. These are only 30 mils or 1 ounce little cup. So I've filled them about halfway, I guess. We'll make them both the same, half full. So make sure you start here. Don't start there because you get a blob. Start there and do a little strip. And a strip of gold. And then I'm going to leave a little bit of the navy and then do another little strip of the gold and a strip of the white. No, that's not right. I wanted white on the outside there and white on the inside here, so like that. Okay, right. Let's see how that goes. And as I said, I don't want to do them so pointy, so I'm going to use the bigger card and we'll see how we go, shall we? Oops, I forgot to put that down, didn't I? Silly me. Put that down so that you've got something to wipe on too. Okay, so that's the first going over, which I love. I love navy and white together. Have missed a couple of little areas there, so when I turn it around again I'll use my smaller one and just go over that little area, but I wanted to come back and do this side next. Okay, so that is exactly the look that I'm wanting. Just gorgeous. So I've got some white over here and I've got gold over there. This, I think I'll just break that up just a touch because I don't like that line there, so I'm just going to break that up a little bit, and I think I'll use one of the smaller ones, but I don't like swiping away from me, so I'll turn that. Do I want to fix the corner? I don't know yet. We'll see. Loving that. Sometimes less is more, isn't it? Just a more of a minimal look. So now I'm just going to fix up a couple of areas that I want to fix up. It's a little bit too much white over there, I'm thinking. Just going to pop a little bit of navy just there, and a little blob of gold as well. Catch your drips. And I'm just going to swipe with that again. Oh, I missed that bit there. Oh, all right, I'm going to have to go with the small one. Just try and get that little area there. Now I've lost my negative space. I didn't want to lose my negative space. I have to see if I can get that negative space back somehow. Let's have a look, see if I can just put some more paint there. Just going to see if I can get a little bit of that darkness happening through there. I think I probably fiddled a little bit much on that side there because it's not quite what I was after. So I may have to just continue with little strips and see what happens, because that's more what I was wanting, like that, and I've kind of overdone it a little bit there. I wonder if I can fix it. If I put more of the navy through the center and then a little bit of the gold, and just swipe over it again and see if I can bring it back to how it was initially. Hey, what do you think? Okay, that's better. It's better. Yep, I can live with that. Okay. Oh, look at those amazing cells popping up. So I don't want to do too much to it. You know, I love this, how it just gradually blends away. That I need to fix there, that little area there. But I actually really like how I've got that dark bit there in the middle and I've got the lighter bit there in the middle. Like, I'm not going to fuss with it. It doesn't need to be as busy as that. You know, I just wanted something a little bit more minimal. And I love this white lacing that I'm getting. I just need to fix that. Actually, I wonder if I can just, because I like that negative space, I'm just going to see if I can pop a little bit of the background there and see if I can just actually push it off with my little spatula. Look at that, I did it, I did it. Okay, not so easy with that one. I'll put a bit more paint there. A little bit of paint above where you want to cover the area, and then just use that to just push it off. My hand's shaking. Oh, look at that. That's better, isn't it? Okay, so that's good. I just wanted to have a little bit of negative space left. I may try and fix up that little area there, but that's it. I'm not going to overdo it. I just wanted minimal in this one. And then, yeah, I really like that. Love that. So I think that's what I'll do for my next one, my next big one. Whether or not the gold and the white may be a little bit too thin, it's hard to say. Like, I could try and thicken it up, but then I would lose this gorgeous lacing that I'm getting. See the lacing? I haven't torched at all. That's just natural lacing. So I'm going to pop a blob of paint there and then see if I can do the same thing. Just push it off. Push that little bit of gold right off. Like so. How's that look? Is that all right? Woohoo! Love it! Love it! Just wonder if I should just bring that straight down to cover that corner. Thinking out aloud here. I think I'll just pop a tiny little bit of white there just to balance the white, because I've got a lot of white in the middle and there, and really not much on this side. So let's just do that. Whether or not that's a good thing, I don't know, but I just felt it needed that balance. It's got the white in the middle, it's got the white there, and it didn't have any there, so I'm happy with that. Ish. I know, fiddle, fiddle. A little bit too white now. Okay. Lovely. Happy with that. Now I'm just going to put some navy along the side there, just to let the navy flow down over that edge there, cover up that little bit of white. So that's just putting it on the top there and just letting it flow down onto the side like that. Okay, so that's just a little hint of white there. That's all I wanted. See that? Just a little hint of white there, not too much. All right, loving that. Do you guys like that? Now, should I torch it? I wonder what would happen if I torched it. Maybe really, really lightly. Not everywhere though. I don't even know if it needs torching. I don't think anything really happened. I think I like it just better the way it is, actually, just with the lacing up there and then the smooth blending down there. I torched there and I've got a few little dots up, but in hindsight I think it looks better with just the blurred background there, I think. Methinks. Just going to cover up this little blob here. Now I'm being very pedantic. Covering up that tiny little area there. But hey, why not? Why not do it to the best of your ability? And look, I've still got like half of that amount of paint left. I used a tiny, tiny little bit of paint. Okay, so let me take you down for a close-up. I'm really happy with that. Love that. You guys let me know what you think. But I'm thinking that would be just amazing on a big canvas. So it's got a little bit of white in the middle. I might try and make it so that I've got a little bit of the dark, a little bit of the white, a little bit of the gold as well, maybe. And I think I might actually just try to thicken the gold up and just see what it looks like a tiny little bit thicker. I don't know, you let me know what you think, whether or not you like that lacing look or whether you think it would be better slightly thicker with like a more cell-like look to it. Okay, we'll start up here. I'm in the shadow. Looks a little bit, oh no, I'm standing behind. I need to come around this way. I'm in the way. I'm always in the way of the light. Trying to get it to focus. Okay, see that white lacing there? Do you guys like that? So it's a block of white there and then it slowly sort of, it's like ocean foam, isn't it? Froths over the top. It's very sparkly. You can see the gold in there sparkling. Look at that white lacing. It's just amazing, isn't it? Very sparkly, and then it just sort of disappears down the edge there. This one's got more of the lace over the top, because I think I swapped that. That was when I swapped a couple of times. It's got a little bit of blue in the lacing there too. Same over there, the lacing's gone a little bit kind of blue as well, which is really pretty. There's a fly buzzing around me again, and then it just wisps down there, ghosts away. And then same with this one. Look at that lacing there. I think I do like the lacing. What do you think? Do you guys like that lacing? Or will I make it a little bit thicker so that I get less lacing and more cells? I don't know. I don't know which one I prefer. I guess I'm just going to have to try the same thing with a slightly thicker mix and see what happens. But I'm really, really digging this. And I know it looks like teeth on an x-ray. I know. Don't have to keep telling me. I think it sounds awful, teeth. I just think it's an abstract piece of art. Now, it would have been 10 out of 10 if I hadn't have messed up this little side bit here, but hey, practice, hey? This is a practice one, so I just have to make sure that I only swipe once, really. It only needs to be swiped once, I think, with this technique. Oh, look at that gold shimmering there. Is that picking it up? I just love this one, you guys. This has got to be my favourite. So happy! Alright, you'll have to watch this space. Oh, I've still got my paint mixed up, actually. I've got enough white and gold to probably do my big one. Maybe I'll do that next, this afternoon. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next one. The big one. Okay, bye for now.